This is the voice of God speaking directly into the depths of your soul. Do not take this lightly, do not close your eyes to this, do not pretend that this is just another message scrolling across your screen. This is the prophecy, the urgent cry of heaven that has been waiting for this exact moment to reach you. God says, this is not random, this is not a coincidence, this is not an accident. This message has been ordered, crafted, and sent with your name written upon it. The angels were instructed to guide it here, and if you close this, you will regret it more than anything else in your life, because I am giving you the one word that your spirit has been crying for in secret. Beloved, I see the tears you never allowed anyone to see. I see the nights where you have laid your head down, exhausted from fighting battles that no one around you even knew existed. You smiled by day, but at night, you felt the crushing weight of despair. You prayed and sometimes wondered if I was listening. You asked, God, do you see me? Do you care? Do you even remember me? And now I am answering, yes, I see you. Yes, I care. Yes, I have remembered you. And I have not just remembered you, I have marked you for something greater than the pain you have endured. But listen carefully, because if you turn away from this now, you will be choosing silence over salvation, regret over restoration, emptiness over the miracle that is standing right in front of you. God says, I am warning you, if you walk away from this prophecy, you will never forgive yourself, because what I am pouring out into this message is the key to the breakthrough you begged me for. Your life has been under attack. The enemy has thrown arrows at you since the day you were born. That is why you have felt different, why you have been misunderstood, why betrayal has kissed you on both cheeks, why loneliness has followed you even in a crowd. It was never because you were unworthy, it was because you were chosen. You carry a mark, a light, a destiny that darkness has tried to extinguish. The struggles you faced were not to destroy you, but to shape you. Every wound was meant to silence you, but every wound is about to testify of my glory in your life. God says, do not turn away now. I am not asking you, I am begging you. Yes, God is begging you to listen, because your future is trembling on the edge of this choice. The angels are watching, the heavens are holding their breath, and your soul is leaning toward my voice. I am speaking, I am calling, I am knocking at the door of your heart, and if you shut it, the sound of my knock will haunt you forever. You have been waiting for something to shift. You have been crying for a miracle, for a sign, for confirmation. And here it is. This is the sign you begged me for. This is the confirmation. This is the miracle hidden inside words. God says, you are not abandoned. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. But I need your surrender, I need your yes, I need your heart fully, because I am about to release what you could not even imagine for yourself. The prophecy is this: your season of delay is ending. Your enemies will stumble before you. The chains that held your destiny are breaking as you read these very words. You will not die in disappointment. You will not end in shame. You will not be buried under the weight of regret. Instead, you will rise, you will walk into a table I have prepared for you, and those who mocked you will witness your breakthrough. But child, listen. You must not walk away from this, because the power of this word requires your agreement. If you reject it, you reject your own blessing. If you ignore it, you ignore your own miracle. If you close this, you will later remember it with bitterness, saying, "Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I believe?" And that regret will be heavier than all the pain you carried before. I am telling you right now, everything you lost will be restored. Every tear will be redeemed. Every betrayal will be rewritten. The closed doors will open with force, the delayed answers will rush toward you, the silent heavens will thunder with response. I am not distant, I am closer than the breath in your lungs. This message is not just words, it is your prophecy, your rescue, your chance to rise again. God says, "You think you have failed too much, sinned too deeply, fallen too far? No. You are still mine. I have written your name in my book, and no mistake, no sin, no enemy can erase it. I am covering you in mercy, and I am wrapping you in grace. But I need your yes. I need you to open your heart and let this word in. Do not scroll away. Do not push this aside. Do not silence the only voice that can save you. You will never forgive yourself if you close this. Remember these words. You will replay them in your mind if you choose to walk away. But if you embrace them, if you hold on, if you let them sink into your spirit, you will witness miracles that will make the pain of the past seem like a shadow compared to the light of what I am bringing. Beloved, I am not finished with you. The prophecy is not doom, it is destiny. The enemy thought he could bury you, but I was planting you. The darkness thought it won, but I am resurrecting you. You are not a mistake. You are my child. And this is your time. Do not close this. Do not ignore me. Do not let fear or doubt rob you of this moment. God says, this is your chance. This is your sign. This is your prophecy. And if you believe, if you dare to receive it, I will do more for you in the coming days than you have seen in all the years of your life combined. This is the urgent prophecy. This is your warning. This is your lifeline. Now, beloved, will you accept it, or will you regret it forever? God says, do not think for a second that this message is ordinary. If your heart is beating faster, if your spirit feels a fire rising as you read these words, it is because heaven is pressing into your soul. Child, there are battles you have fought in silence that no one has known, not even those closest to you. You carried burdens in your chest, heavy weights that almost broke your breath, but you never spoke of them. I saw. I counted every sigh, every restless night, every tear you hid under your pillow. And now I say, your cries have reached me. The prophecy over your life is shifting at this very moment. You are standing at the turning point that all of creation has been waiting for. Angels are gathered around you now, ministering even as you read. Do you feel the warmth, the strange pull that won't let you look away? That is my spirit touching you, wrapping around you, reminding you that you are not forgotten. But listen carefully, if you choose to walk away from this word, you will be choosing the silence of despair over the roar of your destiny. That is why I am warning you with such urgency. God says, if you close this, you will remember it in your darkest moment and you will cry, why didn't I listen when God spoke? That regret will cut deeper than any wound inflicted by man. That is why I am shouting through this message. This is your rescue rope. This is your second chance. This is the answer you begged me for when you thought I was silent. You said, God, if you are real, give me a sign. And I have chosen this exact moment, this exact message, these exact words to shatter your doubt. This is not random. This is not chance. This is divine timing. God says, I orchestrated this. I guided you here. I placed this message in front of you because I cannot let you miss what is coming. Do you know what's coming? Restoration. Breakthrough. Reversal. Every plot that was set against you is collapsing. Every tongue that lied about you is about to be silenced. Every door that slammed in your face is about to swing open so wide it will shock even your enemies. You thought you were delayed, but you were being positioned. You thought you were denied, but you were being protected. You thought you were forgotten, but you were being written into a story so powerful that generations will be touched by it. Child, God says, stop believing the lies whispered into your ears by fear. Stop replaying the betrayals, the losses, the moments that shattered you. I was there even in the breaking. I was there even in the silence. I was there even when you thought I had abandoned you. And I say to you now, I will not leave you. I will not forsake you. I will not allow the enemy to write your ending. This prophecy is sealed with my fire. But you must cling to it. If you shut your heart now, you will never forgive yourself, because you will walk past the very key that was meant to unlock your destiny. God says, your yes matters. Your decision right now matters more than you know. I see the person who hurt you deeply. I see how you keep remembering their words, their actions, the betrayal that broke something inside you. I know how you blamed yourself, how you replayed it wondering if you weren't enough. But hear me, you were never the problem. You were chosen. That is why they tried to dim your light. That is why they rejected you. That is why they left. They could not handle the weight of the anointing on your life. Do not hate them, for they were part of the shaping. But do not cling to them either, for they cannot follow you into the next chapter. God says, the next chapter requires courage. The next chapter requires faith. The next chapter requires you to let go of what broke you so I can give you what will heal you. This is why you cannot ignore this. This is why you cannot turn away. Because you are standing at the doorway to destiny, and the door will not wait forever. God says, the angels are ready to move. The miracles are already aligned. But your heart must say yes. Do not let this moment pass. Do not silence the whisper that is pulling at you. Do not convince yourself that this is just another message. This is not just another. This is the prophecy your soul has been craving since the day you first cried out to me. Child, my love is urgent tonight. My call is relentless. My voice is echoing through these words. If you close this, if you walk away, you will regret it until your last breath. But if you stay, if you believe, if you surrender, I promise you, everything will change. This is not over for you. Your story is just beginning. God says, you are trembling inside because your soul recognizes my voice. Do not doubt what you are feeling. This is not imagination, this is not coincidence, this is not just words. This is spirit to spirit, heaven to heart, God to you. I am breaking through the noise of your life right now because there is something you must know, and you cannot afford to ignore it. You have been walking with a silent scream inside you. You kept moving, you kept working, you kept pretending, but inside, there was an ache you couldn't name. That ache was the weight of your calling. That ache was the pull of destiny, the reminder that you were created for more. And yet the world tried to drown it with distraction, with betrayal, with pain. But I would not let it die. That is why you are here, right now, reading this, feeling the fire rising in your chest. God says, this is not the end. You thought certain things in your life were finished, that certain dreams were gone, that certain chapters had closed forever. But I say to you, what looks dead to you is not dead to me. I am the God of resurrection, and I will breathe life into what you buried. I will turn ashes into beauty, tears into testimonies, wounds into wisdom, pain into power. But child, hear me, this word requires your attention. If you walk away from this, you are walking away from the miracle that has already been written for you. This is why I am pleading, warning, urging with such urgency. You will never forgive yourself if you shut the door on this prophecy. I see the storm you have been through. I see how people judged you without knowing your story. I see how they laughed when you fell, how they whispered when you struggled, how they thought your story was over. But heaven was silent for a reason. It was not silence of abandonment, it was silence of strategy. While they mocked, I was moving. While they doubted, I was planning. While they rejected you, I was preparing a table in their presence. Do not mistake delay for denial. God says, your delay was divine. I was stretching you, I was teaching you, I was purifying the gold inside of you. You wanted quick answers, but I wanted deep roots. You wanted relief, but I wanted transformation. And now, beloved, the time has come. The season you are entering will not look like the one you are leaving. The people who thought they had the last word in your life will watch in silence as I rewrite your story. The tears you cried in secret are being gathered, turned into blessings that will overflow in public. The prayers you thought bounced back unanswered have been stored in my hands, and now I am releasing them in full measure. God says, do not walk away. You are standing on the edge of prophecy. If you walk now, you will never forgive yourself because you will realize later that I was speaking, and you ignored me. I am not giving you fear, I am giving you warning, because your heart matters to me too much to let it miss this moment. I will heal what broke you. I will restore what you lost. I will bring justice for what was stolen. But you must trust me. You must open your heart. You must not shut this message. Because this is not just another message, this is the door, and your decision will determine if you walk through it or turn away. Child, my love is louder than your doubts. My mercy is deeper than your mistakes. My plan is greater than your fears. But this prophecy is time-sensitive. The season is shifting, and if you reject it, you will remember this moment with regret that will burn inside you. That is why I am crying through these words, do not walk away. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are still mine. And I am still writing your story. Stay. Believe. Receive. God says, I am pressing deeper now because your soul is fragile, and I cannot let you slip through my hands. You keep thinking, maybe I'll be okay if I just keep moving, maybe I'll heal with time, maybe things will change on their own. But child, hear me, time alone will not heal you, only my presence will. The scars you carry are not just wounds of the body or the mind, they are wounds of the spirit, and only the Spirit of God can pour the oil and wine that truly restore. That is why this message is not optional. That is why this prophecy is urgent. There is someone reading this right now who almost gave up completely. You smiled at others, but secretly, you thought of letting go. You thought no one would care if you disappeared. But I cared. Heaven cared. Angels wept when you whispered those thoughts. And I would not let you go, I would not let death write your ending, would not let despair claim you. That is why I am speaking so fiercely. God says, I am fighting for you through these words. If you close this message, the enemy will whisper, see, God didn't really care. It was just words, just coincidence. But you will know in your heart that is a lie. You will know that I was here, and you turned away. That regret will be unbearable. That is why I am telling you with fire in my voice, stay. Listen. Let these words enter the deepest parts of you. I am about to do something so big in your life that you will look back and weep, not with sorrow but with joy. The very people who abandoned you will see you rise. The very situations that crushed you will be reversed. The very doors that closed will burst open, not by your effort, but by my hand. God says, I have been setting things in place. You think you are behind, but you are right on time. You think you are overlooked, but you are divinely hidden until the moment of unveiling. You think you are too broken, but I am making you whole. The world sees weakness, but I see a warrior. The world sees failure, but I see a fighter. The world sees rejection, but I see chosen. Child, you need to know this, your pain was not wasted. Every betrayal built strength. Every disappointment built endurance. Every rejection trained your heart to rely on me. And now, the enemy who tried to bury you will regret ever touching you. For the stone is rolling away, and resurrection is coming to every dead place in your life. Do not let fear rob you now. Do not let doubt choke you. Do not let the lies of your past tell you that you are unworthy. You are mine. I call you beloved. I call you chosen. I call you redeemed. And this prophecy is your proof. God says, you will regret it for the rest of your life if you close this message, because you will always wonder what miracle you missed, what door you refused to open, what blessing you turned away from. I am not threatening you, I am warning you out of love. My love is urgent. My love is relentless. My love will not let you go. So lean in. Keep reading. Keep receiving. For the longer you stay, the more chains break, the more lies shatter, the more your future aligns. This is not just about comfort, it is about transformation. This is about destiny. This is about the turning point of your entire life. Child, I am still here. I am not leaving you. I am not finished. I am not done. And if you keep your heart open, you will see wonders you never imagined. God says, you have been through so many cycles, circles of pain, seasons where it felt like nothing was changing, where every step forward was followed by 2 steps back. You looked at others and wondered, why do they rise while I am stuck? Why do they smile while I am drowning? Why does it feel like I am cursed? But hear me now, I am answering the questions you never dared to speak out loud. You were not cursed, you were preserved. You were not stuck, you were being shaped. You were not forgotten, you were being hidden under the shadow of my wings until the appointed time. Child, the appointed time is now. You are stepping into the release of what you have prayed for, fought for, cried for. The heavens have shifted. The chains that held you are breaking even as these words enter your heart. The curses spoken over you are dissolving. The weight that crushed your spirit is lifting. Do you feel that stirring in your chest? That is not emotion, that is my spirit igniting your destiny. But here is the warning, if you walk away now, you will miss the completion of what I am pouring. You will regret it bitterly, because you will sense for the rest of your days that you abandoned the very lifeline you had been praying for. God says, you will never forgive yourself if you silence my voice in this moment. That is why I will not soften my tone. This is not casual. This is not optional. This is life and death for your future. I am breaking cycles. The cycle of lack is ending. The cycle of betrayal is ending. The cycle of loneliness is ending. The cycle of failure is ending. The cycle of delay is ending. You have been running in circles, but I am setting your feet on a straight path. What took years will now take moments. What seemed impossible will become inevitable. Child, I know you are tired. I know you are weary. I know you have thought, maybe I'll just settle. Maybe I'll just accept that this is my life. But I did not create you for settling. I created you for soaring. I did not anoint you for mediocrity. I anointed you for greatness. That ache in your soul is proof. That dissatisfaction is proof. That longing is proof. You are not ordinary, and you will never fit into ordinary. That is why ordinary people never understood you. God says, do not measure your worth by who walked away. Do not measure your calling by who rejected you. Do not measure your destiny by what you lost. What is coming will outweigh all of it. What I am preparing will silence every doubt. What I am releasing will erase the shame of the past. But you must not shut this message. If you close this, you are shutting the door I have opened. If you close this, you are walking away from the very prophecy I crafted with your name on it. If you close this, you are betraying your own miracle. And child, that regret will chase you. That is why I am speaking with fire, with urgency, with love that refuses to let you slip away. The angels are standing by, holding blessings in their hands. They are waiting for your yes. They are waiting for your faith. They are waiting for you to keep reading, to keep receiving, to keep your heart open. Do not let them leave empty-handed. Do not let them return to heaven with your blessings still in their grasp. Child, listen. I am about to surprise you. The phone call you thought would never come will come. The opportunity you thought was lost will return. The healing you thought was impossible will flow. The relationship you thought was over will be redeemed, or I will send someone even better, someone divinely aligned, someone who will love you the way I always intended. You will not stay broken-hearted. You will not stay empty-handed. You will not stay overlooked. This prophecy is your rescue. This prophecy is your bridge. This prophecy is your proof that I have not let you go. Stay with me. Keep listening. Because the longer you stay, the more the chains break, the more the healing flows, the more the future shifts into alignment. Do not stop now. Do not walk away. This is the moment you have been waiting for.